Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. We back, we back, we back. It's your boy Supernatural Element, aka Hardeen the Magician. So you already know, collective, how we do every day. If you clicked on this video, I'm sending you nothing but blessings and high favors. Hope you're feeling blessed and highly favored and having all of your prayers answered at this time. Also, I hope they're dealing with you with the utmost care, compassion, love, and respect that you deserve, collective. I see that you're the one making the difference, or at least trying your best to make a difference in the environment, community, family, with the people around you. You're trying to be a better mother, father, sister, brother. Again, there's no genders here. However it may go, your efforts are acknowledged here, if nowhere else. If no one's told you today, we salute you, collective. We love you. So thank you for that. And yes, I pray the angels are watching over you and you're having all your prayers answered. So this is your free spiritual message for the day. Again, the messages are free, so just take them. They're free. Take what works for you, discard the rest, and don't force anything, and use your own free will and discernment at all times in your own real life. Collective only, you're going to know what's best for you. And like, share, subscribe, get in the comment section. I mean, we're there every day. We've got a bond, collective. We strengthen it every day. And we're here again. We're about to do our reps. Everything should be up. You guys are asking again about being able to donate to the channel. All the monetization features, or again, at least a super thanks or whatever it's called feature, should be open. So, I mean, feel free. Again, some of you expressed that you want to do that, so the option is open for you. And again, thank you to Mikael. I won't say your last name, but thank you to Mikael for your donation. Again, it was received with gratitude and you are greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. And we're going to get into it, collective. I had so much to say. Now I don't remember. So I'm just going to throw some regular tarot today because, again, that karmic energy. Someone got spanked today or is getting spanked. Also, you could... What was that last one? Oh, there was something really good came out in that last reading I just did off camera. Oh, I can't remember it. Oh, it's a blessing, but all right, maybe it'll come back to me. All right, well, we're gonna start off. So, okay, so in terms of somebody, let's see, get some more cards out because somebody is feeling it today. Okay, I feel like somebody maybe is, well, it's had something to do with not being able to, okay, someone feels like you're concealing a lot. You got a lot going on and you're definitely happy, satisfied, you have clarity. I want to say this person sees you somehow too also. I mean, because you're the sun, so I mean, who doesn't see the sun? Someone feels like you're like willfully concealing or you're hiding a lot, but it's like they feel like there's the things that they can see about you. It's like, what else could it be? It's that type of feeling. Their suspicions, they feel like they're having their suspicions confirmed by, again, or maybe somehow they've had their suspicions confirmed about you. Let's see. Yeah, somebody's had their suspicions confirmed about you. How is that bringing on? Okay, there's the first one. Okay, so they can't believe it. First of all, they can't believe that you're this happy, this satisfied. They feel like there's some outward source of your satisfaction that they still don't see with this Ace of Cups. But this person is like, they're running around like a crazy person right now. They're more than likely they're starting a lot of fights with everyone. And they're trying to marginalize a lot of people's opinions. They're trying to like maintain some authority position that they don't really exactly, they didn't have in the first place. This person's not a leader in the first place. Again, a typical barbarian. If this person's married, a counterpart's not on the board. But again, this person, if they commit to someone, it's someone that has to live under subjugation of this person's will. And let's say, it'd be like you're handcuffed to the dumbest, loudest, most narcissistic barbarian in the room, and then you could be potentially seeing other people like you with like better suitors, like more gentle, more compassionate, or like in better financial or material positions, or maybe just people who are more bold and daring, charismatic, and like handsome or beautiful in that way. Like there are people with like more grandiose auras, and then this person that you're with is just loud, starting fights. It's like Beauty and the Beast, but remember how the Beast was kind of cool in the garden when during the winter time he could like have snow fights and like play around. It's like, no, you would just be with a beast. This person would be no good no matter what season of the year it was. Right? And let's see again in the strength reversal. I didn't even see that. I just pulled it out. Yeah, like exactly what I'm saying. Like this could crush somebody inside to be around a person like this. So I feel like this is our main character. Okay, so this is more like I mean, this is who they really are, but it's also a perception of who they are, who like someone else's outward. Okay, it's getting rough. This person has a perception of you. And what I'm speaking about, who I'm guessing someone else is going to come out here, because who I am in this reading right now is someone outwardly observing them. That's the energy I'm in. I'm not really in this person's energy. I can just describe to you what it is just by, like, again, an interaction. I can tell you what it's like to be at the ball handcuffed to this crazy person, right? So someone else is involved here. And then that person is feeling like, again, terrible or crushed, or again, much like how I described. They can tell that whoever they're with in the environment is just terrible compared to everyone else's person that they're, let's just say, handcuffed to for whatever reason. I don't know why I use that. It's just like let's say you're somewhere where it's or like even you have to hold this person's hand all night. Like you have to be there maintaining the king queen status. It's like everyone else's queen or king or whoever is like super cool or charismatic or beautiful and empathetic and kind, like, or rich. And your person's just a barbarian. So that's crushing someone inside. And also that's also part of this person's will, where again, they're a coward inside. That's why they're acting like this. Again, this is very much an defense mechanism of gone awry. Like whoever was in control of the defenses has left the controls, and now the AI or the computer is just doing whatever. And it's like, again, someone's not in their right mind, sort of. And this Ace of Cups is the source of all of this. Again, potentially there's something else you're hiding, or some big thing, and again, it's like causing this person to crush whoever I am, causing this person to wild out, and then in turn crushing me, crushing the whole environment. Everything's all out of whack. Okay, we actually have a righteous person here. But okay, let's see, what are they doing? Yeah, okay, so the person they're handcuffed to in their presence is a page. Just, oh yeah, definitely. Okay, wow. I don't know if I can show this devil card fully. It kind of has female upper body appendages. I'll just say it like that. So, but then this person here is in like a major conflict again with somebody that they're having unequal handcuffing or hand holding, or they have a codependent, there's a codependent chain link between them and this King of Swords in the reverse, who they view as the devil. But this person is trying to, because the camera's turning it around, this person's actually going the other way. They're going away from whatever this evil energy is here, this negativity. They're fighting against it. It's actually the Five of Wands. This person's facing the other way. So it's like they already confronted or had a falling out, or again, some type of argument happened between two people. But I don't see how it affected, this didn't change this person's attitude, because they're the devil in the upright. So they're still, I'm hearing out for blood. Again, not in the literal sense. We don't do violence here. But again, this person's still in their this person's still a barbarian. Again, they're still like actively, and again, it's sword. So it's more thinking nefariously and the evil thoughts. And then again, there's a lot of like screaming or again, manipulation by, again, I got to convince people that I'm the king. So it's like subjugation of will. This person got to find people who are like lesser than them. Obviously, that's why this person's coming out as a page. And again, subjugate them. It's not like you're serving at the behest of the king. It's like you have to. And again, so far, all of this. So, I mean, we didn't really get into much about you, and that's what we wanted to know. Is like, what was this karmic spanking that went on today? It feels like Spirit's trying to give us a very, like the Martin Scorsese version, a very detailed, right? But again, you look good. You might have a lot going on, or a lot on your plate, or having to decide between a lot of things right now. Again, you could be sort of maybe overwhelmed, or maybe you could have called in a manifestation that's like, maybe it's a little bit more than you can handle. Not handle, but like, again, it's a lot to consider. It's a lot to sort out. Maybe just as an example, let's say you called in an actual $1 million and you got an actual $1 million. It's like it's a lot to, again, you may be in a state of shock. You're definitely happy and you have clarity, like this is what you want, whatever this is, whatever's just happening. You're not in total disillusionment, or again, not totally being overwhelmed by your options, but again, you may need a moment. You may be happy, but again, there's a lot to consider here, or a lot to deal with. And again, you may be hiding that from people in the environment. Just to reiterate, because again, I feel like, because I want to ask, what does this have to do with you? But really, every time I look over at your energy, it's like, remember, I'm not even here. It's like, I done told you what I did. I'm happy and dealing with this overwhelming process, whatever it is, or however it may work. Again. So somebody, okay, now this is going to get interesting. Really? So this King of Swords needs to look out. There could be something, let's just say I heard something right there. I don't know if that's going to be in the video, but there was a little clicky clack, clack, clack in the background. I don't know what that was, but yeah, I'm going to take that as a little confirmation ski. This person could, because remember I said they want to remain in that barbaric type of, that narcissistic, that malicious, out for malice, subjugated type of lackluster leader type of energy. Right? But okay, just give me this, because I just feel like I'm just going to throw the spread, because I already see that this person has another thing coming. It's like part of what this is okay, this person, they aren't the actual devil, right? But they're, and again, this person could pray to that other force downstairs, right? The Senior Dark Rose, one, he keeps the heat up real high, likes to bother people. It's in everybody's business. But this person could be like double down on the evil, on the barbarism, right? Putting them right back in that devil energy. So it's like the equivalent of like going behind the curtain and making like a second deal, or doubling down on your deal with the devil type of energy, right? It's like a over win at all costs. Like you have a manual car and it goes like 5th gear, 6th gear. This person like drew 2 extra gears on it. They're like smashing the stick in there to make it work, even though it's not going to work. But what the devil's going to do is he's gonna fit the transmission to make them feel like it's gonna work. That's the thing. I won't show the face, but devil to the wheel of fortune. It's like, okay, you want to double down? Sure. So this person's gonna instantly, something will happen here where this person will, I shouldn't say something will. This could have already happened, because again, as we know, this spanking, I realize in the tense that I'm talking, it's not really. Yeah, okay, put the energy where it fits. Maybe there was a reason. Maybe for some people it's gonna happen. Maybe for some people this is what's happening. Put the energy where it fits, because I'm just catching that right now. But again, somebody here is gonna have a minute where like their win at all cost plans seems to skyrocket. It's like it's gonna be so in reach, and then the universe is gonna step in and it's just not gonna happen. And it's gonna be crazy, because again, your wheel of fortune being the regime that ends. Like this contract that you just took out, this new contract that you just took out with the devil, again, that instantly puts you in the wheel of fortune, is just as fast the Reaper is going to show up to be like, this is a violation of universal law. Got to put a stop to that. And it's basically, and it's not like again, nobody passes away or anything, but somebody here loses like all their power. Someone goes from like wielding the power of the Dark Lord to being a mere mortal, again, in seconds, or in like a day, or this happened to someone. Someone's lost all their power, and now they're trying to keep up the act like they still have the devil's power. Like they're still balancing these spheres between the mortal and the, let's say, the ethereal demonic, but they don't have it, right? Way in the background, what no one can see, and everything's going to look the same on the surface. This person's still going to be acting like they're this, again, everything we described about this fool, but they won't have it. They won't have it. Oof. Okay, so when I said violation, major violation of universal law, this is, and again, proverbial heaven, let's say heaven on earth, whatever the situation is, whatever this is, I think you're headed for your, again, is this what you want? Is this what you want? I think you're about to get what you want and be sort of in a, again, behind this bubble of concealment. Whether someone can see over the fence, they won't be able to enter. Again, the amount of positive energy here is like a barrier or a fence. Again, so everything around this is the Six of Swords in the reverse. Again, to come towards this, again, the seas are raging and all you have is one of those tiny canoes. You don't even have a paddle. And you got to cross the Pacific Ocean during, you know, it's pitch black midnight outside and a thunderstorm. There are no lights. Get in the boat. Come towards this. I dare you. So something like that. And on the other side of that, everything is blocked. Communication, fast, rapid, any type of communication, action. All the spears are flying and they're landing all over the place. You're shooting straight in this trajectory from where you release whatever this is towards whatever this is right here. Again, you seem to be in a bubble. And whatever is coming towards that is being blasted away. So again, this could be about to happen to someone, or this is what's happening. You're already in this energy here. You're not coming out of, you're not finna tell nobody what else. You're being celebrated. There's like a group of people around you that are, it's like their energy is protecting you, or like, yeah, they're your protection. You're like accepted somewhere and like you're happy. And even though it's there's a lot to deal with, a lot of different things to sort out, but it's like, that's kind of like what the concealment is a little bit about, like, yeah, because you actually can't afford to be bothered right now. You're actually busy, or you will be. And this is going to cause for those of you who, well, again, we wouldn't know, right? It's not like your karmics are going to call you and be like, hit me. So, but for those of you who kind of, I don't know how you feel or know you're in this energy already, again, this is what's happening behind the curtain. And again, here's someone, again, all this, someone's defeated here. They can't move, or again, the circumstances before them are so overwhelming. Again, they can't move. Yeah, they can't move. They can't communicate towards whatever this is. And again, they've been defeated or overwhelmed, or whatever measures were in place to try to counteract this have been completely overwhelmed in that sense. And if someone's here is left confused, sort of exposed, not knowing what to do, out in the open. Hence, this person's left stripped of their power and rendered just a simple mortal after they were out there, again, wielding demonic ether, which is going to be pretty visible in the environment. Again, it's going to leave stains, burns. Again, it's like someone dibbling, like, let's say in the movie sense, like somebody actually dibbling and dabbling in black magic, and then it's like, you know, you got a shriveled up hand like Dumbledore, or you got snake skin like Voldemort, something. You play around with that stuff, it's going to leave marks, traces. And again, someone's going to be immortal, not immortal, mortal, right? Someone's losing all their power. Their infinite power has gone. Now they're just a finite being. Again, their end could come. Well, I mean, even when you're wielding the devil's power, I mean, again, it's all, but again, this person's going to go behind the curtain and definitely have a meeting with this person first. Or, I mean, the Most High will be there too, more than likely overseeing that. But again, there's going to be some questionable questions for this King of Swords in the reverse. Again, this is like cursing yourself behind the veil. Again, having the Reaper show up to, like, making such a dark deal and having the Reaper show up almost instantly to cut down. It's like your path through the universe is being like grabbed by the collar and like pulled back. Like, where do you think you're going? Like, no, my child. So again, this person here, they're going to be stripped of their power and left like kind of out in the open. See how this world card, the person's like covering themselves with their hands. Yeah, there's sort of, they're going to be stripped and like left out in the open, like the cycle is open. And again, there's something about not being able to travel or move. It's like being stripped and left in the town square for everyone to see again. But that's what they get for playing with these forces. Bottom of the deck, again, somebody in the upright is manifesting. Ergo, like I said, you know, there's somebody here that's actually doing something, applying themselves in a positive way, and it's showing results, and they're being recognized as the person that's doing that, as they should be. So almost pretty straightforward. Now I feel like I have time, okay, because there was something else that I saw. Now this is more than likely going to be a future prediction. What prediction? I mean, we're going gangbusters here, collective. All right, so this is what's gonna happen in the future. I forget how I came to this conclusion. I was doing a reading, and I came up against an energetic doorway. I collapsed that reading, and I came back and I said, so what's the doorway? And it came out as the World and the Three of Cups reversed. That's what I wanted to say. Oh yes, thank you, Spirit, thank you so much. So for my Ready Player Ones, even if, okay, it applies either way, but Ready Player Ones, this one's gonna, I'm gonna explain this part to you first, because it's more important for you. And then the Player Twos, it'll be easier. You'll understand more. You'll get 75% of what you're supposed to get from this, and I'll give you the other 25% when I actually address like you guys. So on this Ready Player One journey, it's gonna be very serious. It's gonna be serious. Just like, okay, I'll say I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. There may be some of you guys, maybe you do have a 1-2 sneaky link, but it's not like in a nefarious way. You know, maybe some of you guys are single and you have someone you see, but it's not like that or whatever. Okay, that's fine. There's no judgment here, and it doesn't make you less or more divine. It doesn't matter. You know, it's all about what's in your heart and how you deal with people in situations, what your true intentions are. It's not about that. But if that's the case, again, once you cross this threshold and hit this, again, I was saying, and we're not saying actual millionaire. Again, I know that's like a loaded term. People like, ugh, and like I'm not saying that, but this era of prosperity and abundance that we're getting, that looks like what 2026 is getting ready to be like, right? Just a lot of good things just being able to happen, manifest, you know, it's going to be good. It's gonna be very serious. You're not gonna be able to do all that sneaky kind of stuff no more. Like no sneaky stuff and like no illegal stuff. It was like the World, Three of Cups in the reverse. Three of Cups in the reverse is, again, it pertains to, again, hanging out with those gossipy gaggle of hoes, gaggle of yatches that they're not really about anything. It's a lot of drinking, partying, hanging out, and third party activities. That's why I said sneaky link. But again, I read your energy every day, so again, I don't feel like it's a nefarious thing. And then also by natural definition, again, shout out to the great Pamela Cole Smith. It's expedition, dispatch, achievement, and end. Coming off of the World, so it's saying, again, a cycle is closing. And again, this Three of Cups in the reverse lifestyle, this whatever it is you do on the side now to like blow off steam or maintain, you're gonna be extremely, it's like, I don't want to say extremely busy, but it's gonna be extremely necessary for you to stay on top of things. In order to do that, a lot of your energy and the time that you're putting to whatever that Three of Cups is, again, doesn't have to be third parties, or I just said that the sneaky lake thing to make it like in the extreme sense, right? It could be anything. Whatever you're doing to blow off steam, you may have to like cut that back drastically and put a lot of that time and energy into what you're doing. Again, you're going to be juggling a lot. Again, it seemed like a lot of success. That's why I don't want to say millionaire. Let's just say whatever it is for you. Again, you're going to be able to produce a lot of it, and it's going to be whatever you're counting on, aiming at, shooting for. Again, when it comes in, it could be a little bit more than you're expecting. So just be mindful of that. My Ready Player Ones, it's going to be, don't get me wrong, I saw a lot of like great and successful things, but that was like that was when I said, what's behind that energetic door? That's what came out. It was like the end of the cycle, the end of this. You're going to have to be fully and completely in your divine power, like at least 80 to 85 to 89% of the time. Like you'll get leisure time, but again, don't throw a fit if you don't, is the thing. Again, you know your boy Super Natty loves you. And again, I'm not trying to trigger anyone. I know I sound very serious. I'm not trying to make it too dark or crazy. But again, it was something that I did see. That's why I said prediction. I'm not even gonna call it prediction. Again, that's why I said something in the future that's gonna happen. I know a lot of people is like, because I can't put a timeline on it. We'll all enter the portal at different times, cross the threshold at different times. We're all riding the waves at different wavelengths, frequencies, mediums, this type of thing. But just be mindful of that, right? It's gonna get busy, but it's gonna get busy in the way you like. This is what you want. So just, yeah, be mindful. And then for my player twos, or do you guys are going to end up being a 2-player gang, it's sort of the same thing. You won't be able to mess around. You won't be able to play games with other players anymore. If that's, I'm not saying that you do that now, but again, whatever the party lifestyle is for you, whatever it is you do to blow off steam. If you like to stay up late and drink wine and watch Netflix, or, you know, a lot of the homies like to smoke a 1-2 backwards or a little joint or whatever, and just like, you know, there's gonna be a lot less of that. If you like to go to, okay, let's say extreme, if you like to go to strip clubs or whatever, or party, like really party hard, go out or go to house parties, April, whatever it is, whatever the thing is you do to blow off steam. Even if, let's say, the gym is your thing, like let's say you don't party and all that, but you have a different type of addiction. Again, you may have to cut some of that time and energy and put it into what you're doing. You're gonna have to stand more firm in your divine purpose, or whatever, again, whatever it is you're calling in. You're just gonna, this is gonna be required of you for sure. So just be on the lookout for that. And yeah, my player twos, you're not gonna be able to mess around and do like, you guys are gonna be focused on this game together. Okay, it's gonna be a major thing. When you guys get together, there's gonna be a lot of like random, mysterious, lucky things, like pulling a lot of rabbits out of hats, not intentionally, very easily. So again, it's going to be a lot of, don't mess around with other people on this person. Focus on this player two that you're calling in, and focus on the game together. And just a lot of tuning out other distractions. And again, that's going to be part of it. If you guys are more leisure, you're gonna have to cut that out and focus more on the person and the things you're trying to do with the person. Like, this is the way, this is gonna be what you called in. You're not gonna dislike it, but maybe at times you might feel a little bit like you might miss the old way. And it's like, do that, but don't let it, again, don't throw a fit over it, because you can't go back once all this happens. And sorry, I know it's like a 5-minute rant, but again, that was what I was trying to remember in the beginning. I was like, very important. Yeah, everything's about to change, or will change when this happens. And again, it's going to require more of you, but this is what you want. There's going to be no turning back. You have to lean into it. Yeah, so let me get a little bit of 1-2-1-2s on that, spirit, so that, you know, I didn't want to just leave you guys blank there with an empty rant, although I thought I would rant for less time. Yeah, okay, see, there you go. First things first, missing the game, missing the old way, or feeling, yeah, damn it, missing the old way. Right? But you got to remember, these 2 cups is in the back. Try not to focus on what you may have to let go, or yeah, what you may have to transition out of, or again, taking, this used to be, now you got to take 3 cups away from where you had 5, and you gotta knock those cups over. You gotta forget about that now. You gotta let that go. It's time to put the big girl, so put the sundress on and the big boy pants. You know, again, I was gonna say big girl pants. Big girls don't wear pants. Big girls wear sundresses, and y'all know what I'm talking about. So I have to put on the Louis Vuittons, and you know what I'm saying, the Balonics and all these things. It's time to really step into the power, fellas. Yeah, you know. It's time to step it up. It is a man's world. Whatever you got to do, you got to get in that mind state, because you have to take those cups down and focus on, you know, what's left. And again, I already said, if you're going Ready Player One, again, there's one that's slightly in front. You're going to get something first that you'll be able to use as you go along through the game to get to the final goal. If you're 2 people, again, you will eventually, you'll enter the game, and your person will come, and when you guys finish the game, again, the treasure will be big enough for both of you. You won't feel like you're splitting a treasure or missing anything or whatever. You get 1 billion points for winning the game. Again, if you have to split it, it'll be so many points that you won't mind splitting it with the person. Plus, I mean, you'll love this person. You'll have played the whole game and beat it with them. But, oh shoot, I'm sorry. Am I talking too fast? If I am, I'm sorry. Because, I mean, this channel is just coming through like water. I mean, but yeah, something like that. So that's you missing the game. So be wary of that. But tell us some other, surprise us, spirit. Come on, get us with something sporadic. Collective is not a beginner at this. We're not afraid of what can come out in readings. Let's go. Instantly regret testing spirit. But thank you. Wow, wow, okay, well, no. Spirit said, go and read the cards. Who do you think you're talking to? Spirit said, no, it's imperative for you to know, again, don't aid a sword yourself. Right? Don't be doing this dance on the stage like everything is okay and secretly. So basically what Spirit is saying, again, don't say you're okay with it now and then later be like ranting to us about how this makes you feel and how much of an injustice and how upset you are. Spirit is like, don't come to heaven's gate with that, okay? don't enter your meditative state. Don't send prayers about any of that, about how you're dissatisfied. This is what you asked for. Again, your 2 cups here, your 2 of pentacles. Spirit's like, when you turn around, you get this. Don't try to do this dance in front of me like look at this. It's like, what is this? It's like, no. Don't give me any of that. Spirit's like, focus, manifest. Again, all that, block all that. Whatever those intrusive thoughts that may arise, block all that. Spirit's saying, no, you're gonna have to stay focused, manifesting. You're manifesting to be the King of Pentacles, again, to be Big Daddy Warbucks, Big Mommy Warbucks. Again, there's no genders here. This just means you have it, you got the bag. Again, you don't need to talk to nobody about nothing. This is you up, on, booked, busy. Again, I don't write rhymes, I write checks. You're talking to the man, again, the woman, the person that writes checks with the hand that don't write. Exactly. You're going to be too busy, again, doing things and profiting from it. Again, create the King of Pentacles. Again, he makes the pentacles. He gives the advice on how to do that. And you might take a meeting, you might take a call. Someone might hit you with an idea and you might go to the meeting. And if it's a new way for you to envision how to create pentacles, you could invest in it, you could do it. Again, you're going to have that power, right? But Spirit's saying, again, in order to win the game, oh, look at that collaboration. Ooh, what a Queen of Wands in the back. Ooh, who is this? Oh, wow. Okay, saying collaboration with Queen of Wands, but see, you and your person playing the game, look at that, you're 2 of Cups. Hey, so Ready Player One, again, you're going to do it. You're going to play the game. You're going to build this structure, go through the levels or however it goes. This is going to be very successful. Again, a lot of people can see you outside doing your thing and be very happy with the things that you're doing also. Again, but you're destined to win here. This is a destined win. Again, with this Magician, it's a destined win. Again, stay on the path. You have free will and discernment. Now, don't get hubris and make some mistakes along the way. And again, Spirit says, stay out of your head. Once you let whatever that is go, don't come back crying about it. Just keep moving forward. You got the power of manifestation to be the champion. That's for my Ready Player Ones. Again, for my people who are coming in first, again, you will be by yourself. You will get this person will come. Looks like you're manifesting this person, or this person's manifesting you. Maybe something to look into. Again, male or female, no gender. This could be you as a male. This could be you as a female. Doesn't matter. Put the energy where it fits. Again, if you had stayed alone, you'd still win. And that goes from way back before I even came with this Ready Player One, Player Two metaphor. I was always seeing that again, moving forward. That's why I always say you are your own destiny. Again, anything you want to add to that is fine. Even including a person, that's fine. You just have to, again, tap in with Spirit and make sure it's the right person. Like I always say, I don't want this person coming in mentally, psychologically abusing you like 6 months after this, and then I done told you it's your soulmate for like the last year and a half or whatever. I haven't even been on that long, but you see what I'm saying? I don't want to tell you that for 3 months, and then this person is really like, they start coming out as the devil or toxic or something like that or whatever, right? So again, you're going to meet someone, but this person's a lot more action-oriented, a lot more fiery, very beautiful. Again, there's a lot of people attracted to this person. So again, or if this is you, there's a lot of people attracted to you, and like, again, you're coming toward, or you're being called in or coming towards somebody, again, that's gonna, by the time you meet them, they're going to be in a good position financially. They're going to be some type of a boss. They might not have beat the whole game, but this says, again, you're building a structure that will be solid. So you will get, this person will get through the levels. Oh, I think even in that reading, that's when you, was it level 3? I think that was an important one. Anyway, either way, when you're by yourself, you meet with this person, whatever, when you get together, whoever the person that's in this, again, beginners, rich, just got the treasure and just kind of started the game, but I got a big, like I hit a secret level and like I got a bunch of like, whatever, I got a bunch of gold or whatever already. When you start playing with this person, what happens is your energy changes. You become more like them. You become more action orientated. Again, more like, how can I say, because here things are going to more come to you. You're kind of in place. Things are growing around you. Again, and energetically, it's a metaphor. Take it how it's going to stick. But here you're more like out in the field. The two of you are more like out in the field making things happen. So it could be like an acceleration too, where maybe things are slow, then you meet this person, maybe things are slow at first, but again, fire to earth. There's a moment where there's like a moment, and then yeah, you and them, you and their energy kind of blends together. They start to kind of rub off on you, or their style, or maybe the way they speak, or certain mannerisms. I don't know what it is, but yeah, it brings you guys closer together. Something like this. And Spirit says, again, this is for either side, how you win the game and what you want. And it's going to seem sort of overwhelming at times. And you may think back to the past, but again, keep those thoughts where they're supposed to be. Again, don't put them in your prayers or your meditations. Do not come knocking on heaven's gate about anything. This is what you want. All you got to do is fall straight into it the way you know you always dreamed you would or wanted to if it had come towards you. There's someone here that's going to be sad, that's going to rush towards you, trying to make a fake alliance. They're dark. They watch you in some type of nefarious way. There's some type of, or they feel like they have some type of information they got in some type of underhanded, sneaky way. Again, this person pretends psychic. They're not really like that. They're a dark high priestess. They don't see behind the veil. They peek or steal glances. They're going to come and make an offer. It's very well thought out, and they're going to try to dress it up really nice, like it's something that you want, something that's meant to come towards you or something like that. But you might see through this person big time. Yeah. You're going to see through this person big time and send them packing. Yep, because you're the queen. All right, collective. That was your nonstop queen of swords. All right. So that was, we're going to leave that one there, collective. I definitely had fun. Again, shout out, thanks to Mikael and collective. I mean, I love you all. You already know what it is. I'll be back with your late reading later. I don't know what we'll get into. We'll probably just throw cards and see what comes out. And yeah, I mean, stay blessed and highly favored, and I'll see you again in the next one.